Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am the Straight Edge Monster. And, let me make sure this is, okay, that's good. Now let me make sure that the voice thing is good. Alright, we're good. Making sure it's on the right mic. Anyway, welcome to my office. Yesterday's stream went so well that I decided to go ahead back to back. Obviously, that won't matter on YouTube, but on Twitch, for Twitch purposes, yes, these are back-to-back days. I'm going to finish out April here. It took me a while to set up the shows this morning. It took me an hour longer than I wanted to because I kind of got late. I ate before stream instead of after, so that was part of it. But we do have the last two shows before Fully Loaded, our pay-per-view, and then the two shows after Fully Loaded, which will finish out the month. So it's nice to see everybody. And let's get started. Pro Wrestling Sim, baby. Saving the AWA. This is going to be the rest of April, I believe. Hold on. Yes, the rest of April. So after this, we'll be officially in May. On our last episode, we got Savage like we wanted. Not the way we thought we were going to get him, but we got him. We ended up paying him a lot of money. So we got to make it count. We also got Tony Schiavone, as you can see right there. It's still up there. Tony Schiavone signs exclusive contract with the AWA. We got him. We also got Bobby Heenan from the WWF, and we also got Bobby Eaton from the NWA. So we got a lot of things to work on here because I've got a lot of ideas and changes that we got going on. Now, we didn't have a great series of shows, but hopefully that changes today, more so with Fully Loaded than anything else. I'm okay with the 60 shows in the regular weekly shows or whatever, because you're just using them up to build up to the pay-per-view, obviously. This is 1988, not 2025, where you have to have insane matches constantly. But as long as Fully Loaded hits, we'll be good. And I really just wanted to hit harder than WrestleWar did. WrestleWar did a 70. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. This one is actually going to be... It's going to be harder to do, though, because it's going to be... That was only 7 segments for WrestleWar, and I've got like 12 segments, I believe, for Fully Loaded. Yeah, 12 segments. So it really is fully loaded. I'm very hyped for it. But first off, we got to get through these 2 more shows, and then let's make sure that we don't spend any more money. Like, it's not promised. I'm not saying I won't. But definitely going to have to see if anybody else becomes available. I'm not trying to take everybody. Obviously, we didn't get Bam Bam. We didn't get Honky Tonk Man, and we didn't get Brutus Beefcake, among others. So it's not like I'm going after everybody. But if I think that they could really help out the company, I'm definitely getting them. I'm going to throw the wallet at them. We're trying to compete here. I can't let them just switch everybody back and forth and act like I don't exist. So, all right. So we're going now because we went national last time. We're now going to 5,000 seaters instead of 2,500 seaters for the arenas. So now we're going to local small arena in Indiana. The price is like over double, but I'm hoping it offsets okay. And we're actually making a little bit more money. We'll see. I don't know how that has worked yet. But we should sell this out because the potential attendance is almost 6,000 and the capacity is only 5,000. So we should sell this out. Let's start the show and move to the arena. Here we go. All right, first up we've got Jushin Liger defeating Brian Pillman with the Liger Bomb. 57%. Match quality was only a 2, which I'm kind of shocked about, but that's okay. Brian Pillman went down 0.4. Yikes. Did not expect that. Next segment. And he went back 0.1, so he only lost 0.3. So Eddie Gilbert talks with Pillman backstage. This was 65%. Pillman walks up as Eddie Gilbert meets him. Gilbert says, what happened out there, man? And Pillman says, I don't know, but I promise I'll turn it around. Gilbert said, I know you will, but I believe in you. Pillman walks off, and Gilbert turns to Missy Hyatt and says, you better turn it around fast. So it doesn't look like Eddie Gilbert is ready for no losers in this new X Foundation stable that he's got going on with Brian Pillman and Missy Hyatt. Next up, we've got a 48% as Bull Nakano defeats Bambi. By pinfall, 8 minutes, no big deal. Bull Nakano popularity goes up, so that's always good. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. So it served its purpose, even though it was really bad. Next up, 60%. Tom Zink defeats Dean Malenko. 60%, not terrible. Dean Malenko did do the heavy lifting and putting the match story together, though. Interesting. 2.5 stars. I'll take it. Could have been worse. Next up, a 65% as Jerry Lawler defeats Scott Hall. And then the main event. Let me send him a crowd reaction on that one, though. %61%. Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy defeat the Soul Patrol to win the, or to keep, rather, to retain the AWA Tag Team titles after King Kong Bundy pins Tony Atlas via an Avalanche Splash. I've had them really pounding away and getting as many defenses in as they can, which might actually hurt them in the long run, just because they are kind of seen as special attraction guys. They're huge fucking dudes. Huge. Everything looked pretty good, though. And Rocky and Atlas only went down 0.2, so not terrible. King Kong Bundy went up an extra 1, probably because he got the dub. 62%, so not great. The same as the show before this one. We got a 75 2 shows ago. So not the best, but I'll take it. We're just trying to get to the pay-per-view. WCCW pairs up Matt Bourne and Chris Adams. That's an interesting tag team. We got 4 males. What's going on? The promise to Rocky Johnson succeeded. He got the title match like he wanted. 1.63 for the viewers. We did get the 5,000. We did sell out. Nice. Nice. So I mean, those are good. Those are good things. And Adrian Adonis wants to work with Eddie Gilbert. I don't know why. They're both heels. Maybe I'll put them in a tag team or something like that. Let me see. Promises. Adrian wants to work with Eddie Gilbert. He wants to fight in a match with him? Or just like, can I put him in a tag team match? May 21st. We'll say yeah. No big deal. I wonder if like a battle royal counts. That'd be interesting. All right, AWA action. This is the last show before the big fully loaded pay-per-view. Let's do it up. See what happens. Back in the office here. Sorry about that, guys. So this is the let me check out Primetime Wrestling real quick. Let's see what they did. George Steele is still champion. Beat Jimmy Snuka again. Is that like their main fucking thing? Like, where's Hogan at? Why is Hogan not getting the title back? I don't understand what the hell's going on in WWF right now. The Fabulous Rougeaus beat the Bolsheviks. King Harley Race wins for his team with Rick Rude and Butch Reed over Jim Duggan, Don Morocco, and Brutus Beefcake, and then an angle involving Butch Reed and Jake Roberts. Okay. Sure thing. Sure thing, guy. All right, let's go. We're gonna start AWA action. Let's do it. A 100%, you can't beat Vader. The last Vader package before Fully Loaded. Vader is near. The narrator says, Vader has walked through Japan. He has swam across the oceans. He has climbed over the Rocky Mountains. Now Vader is near. And then Vader obviously says in the background, it's Vader time. So 100%, you love to see it. Anything I can get Vader up over, it's awesome. Vader is debuting at Fully Loaded, and I am hyped for it. Hyped myself. Let's do the next one. Next one up. We've got Manny Fernandez beating Buzz Sawyer with the Flying Burrito to win by pinfall, 54%. Another 54% for his promo on Muta. Manny Fernandez promo on Muta says, I heard Gary Hart say that if I don't win at Fully Loaded that I am officially out of chances at Muta's international title, no matter what. Well, Gary Hart, Muta, if that's the case, you better be ready to put me down for good, because I promise you I'm not leaving until I get that title. Classic babyface promo there. Wow. Muta went down from that? That's interesting. I wonder if it's because he's so much lower than Muta, because Muta's an upper mid-card and Manny is a lower mid-card. That's got to be what it is, right? Talking shit. Making you look like you have a chance against him. I don't know. We'll see. He'll get it back eventually, I'm sure. Muta's got so many wins, it's crazy anyway. Scott Hall and Tony Anthony have pretty bad chemistry as opponents. Their timing is all over the place. Great. That's why I need you to have bad chemistry with already an enhancement talent that's already going to fucking have a shitty match. 52%. Not what you want to see here. You got 100% and then a 54, 54, and a 52. Yikes. That's going to bring it down. We got a 69. I'll take it. 69%. Gordon Soley gives a Fully Loaded update. Gordon Soley tells us that a match has officially been signed for AWA Fully Loaded. It will be a flag match between Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik. Let's go. Let's go. How does Slaughter not get any popularity from that? Everybody else got popularity except for Slaughter. That's weird. Next up. 72%. Okay. The Patriot is jumped backstage by Lawler. Patriot is walking through the backstage area, and Jerry Lawler attacks him. Several wrestlers attempt to break up the brawl, but both Lawler and Patriot get several shots in on each other. And you can see Kevin Kelly, Buzz Sawyer, Brad, and Bart Batten split it up. I figured that'd be an easy way, because the segment is not rated based off of who's breaking it up, so you can throw sorry people in there to break it up, so that because, like, you know, guys that aren't involved in anything, and then they get a little bit boost of popularity. So these are the guys that are always losing, so this will help them out a little bit, so that they're, you know, They don't just keep losing everything all the time. So, I mean, they'll lose this back next time they all fight probably, but it slows it down. So that's a nice way to do that, especially if the segment works. Obviously, I guess I assume if the segment was sucked, they would all lose. Shit, I just got lucky. So really, the 72% is focused on Lawler and Patriot, but these guys reap the benefits of it with their slight changes in popularity. So I'll take it. 72% to move that feud along. Next up, 62% as Stan Hansen defeats Ricky Rice with a lariat to win by pinfall. And then the main segment, 76%. Eric Bischoff is interviewing Lex Luger. Eric Bischoff, the newest member of the AWA and challenger for the AWA World title, Lex Luger, has joined me. Lex, how have you prepared for this huge matchup against Ricky Steamboat? Steamboat, where guys like you, Eric, and guys like Steamboat went wrong was thinking that I ever had to prepare for anyone. Steamboat and every other wrestler in the world has to prepare for me. Look at these arms. Look at this chest. Look at these abs. Look at this back. I am the total package, and no one, not even Steamboat, can compete with me. At AWA Fully Loaded, I will become the new AWA World Champion. 76, I'll take it. This definitely should be better than a 62% show right here. 65. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Luke Williams leaves the NWA and joins the WWF, so he left Butch. That's weird. Hey, my guys. Oh my god, Kerry Von Erich is a wrestler too? Oh, what? They get to wrestle Kerry Von Erich. Very nice. That's cool. He gets to be a wrestler and the booker. RVD loses to DDP. Kerry Von Erich beats Sabu, and Chris Benoit defeats Eddie Guerrero. All right, cool. 68%, by the way. Keep an eye on that. NWA is planning a big push for Road Warrior Hawk. I feel like they've said that before, by the way. Yeah, let's write this down. So that's a 5,000 attendance again, another sellout. 1.72 on the rating, nice. WWF makes a contract renewal offer for Miss Elizabeth. Y'all can have her. I'm not signing her. You can fucking piss off Savage. I just got that motherfucker. You can go ahead and cancel that bullshit. Angle involving Nikita Koloff and Spike. Who the fuck is Spike? Dusty Rhodes versus Sting. They had Dusty Rhodes versus Sting. Steve Williams versus Kevin Sullivan. Steve Williams won. No Mascaras to beat Kendall Windham in a terrible match. Who the fuck is Spike? All promotions. NWA roster. Oh, half of the fucking the cop tag team. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's terrible. An angle involving Nikita Koloff and Spike. Why? For what purpose? Jason Knight versus Pat Tanaka. Art Barr defeated Ed Moretti. And Brian Adams defeated Paul Diamond. let's see. Let's take a look at our titles real quick for this huge event. Our prestige for the international is up to 49. The nationals 40. Those are 2 new titles. The women's are at 49 as well. Nice. The world is at 73. The world tag team's at 62. Very nice. Very nice. Big John Studd and King Kong Bunny have 4 defenses on it. The longest reign is 91 days for the Midnight Rockers. The shortest reign is Big John Studd and King Kong Bunny, 28 days, but that's okay. That's okay. Longest reign for the world title is 595 days by Rick Martel. And he was the youngest champion. The oldest champion was Stan Hansen, is only 36 years old. That's not even that bad. I still have Stan Hansen, obviously. Oldest women's champion, Wendy Richter, who has it now, 26 years old. She's only 26, bro. All right, nice. It's time. It is time, my guys. I'm very hyped for this show. We're at Cincinnati Gardens in Ohio. The capacity is 10,208. It costs $71,700 just to run this motherfucking arena. The potential audience is 12,000, but I didn't want to go way over and then not be able to fill it and pay more money because you have to pay for the bigger the arena. So let's do this and see what happens. Fully loaded. We're starting off hot. Punk and Piper promo battle. 94%. Funk says, Piper, tonight is the night. You, me, last man standing, one last ride. It's time to see who has the biggest balls in the AWA, and I promise you it's not the man wearing a skirt. And we go to Piper in a different location. Terry, your closed-mindedness will be your downfall. This skirt, as you call it, makes me more of a man than you'll ever be. I beat you once outside of the AWA, and I beat you once already inside the AWA. Third time is tonight. I promise you neither of us will be the same after this match, but I'll feel a lot better because I'll be the one winning. 94%. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Look at that popularity increases for them, too. Getting, rising up in popularity in Latin America, too, for some reason. I don't know. Cincinnati, a big Latin city? I don't know. I'll take it, though. Next segment is only 1 star, but it is 52%. It could have been worse. I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this. Wendy Richter wins by pinfall to retain her AWA Women's Championship against Luna Vachon. Part of me wanted to give the title to Luna Vachon here. I'm not going to lie, but I decided not to because Wendy has no title defenses. So, and she's only 26. Like, she's a good wrestler. She's decent. I didn't bring her in so that she could just fucking sit on the bench, you know? And Luna's got a long way to go in her career as well. So it's not like it's the end of the world for Luna Vachon or anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let Wendy ride this out. Get her spotlight that she should have got, being overshadowed by fucking Moolah and Cyndi Lauper in WWF. We're going to give Wendy Richter her flowers here. It was only a 52%, but it was a whole star. This game is very hard on 1990s and 80s mods for women, so just be happy I even have a fucking women's division, or enough to even call it a women's division. Wendy Richter retaining. I'm cool with it only being 52. I'm cool with that, especially because I got, like, I feel really good about the rest of the show. So this is not going to be the downfall of the show, I promise. At least I hope not, anyway. Also, they weren't in a storyline together either. At least I don't think so. I think it's just Medusa and Bull Nakano in the storyline. So even though they've been playing a part with the tag team matches and stuff like that, they're not actually in the storyline together, so that also hurt the final score. Here we go. 65. Oh my God, look at Vader. Look at Vader's fucking popularity change. 1.3 and 1.0, a whole fucking point. 65%. Vader has debuted. Let's go. Vader versus Tom Zink. Vader debuts. Vader destroys. Vader bomb. Vader wins. 6 minutes. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I gave him a special entrance as well. 2 stars, by the way. Not terrible. For a squash match, for a 6-star match, or for a 6-minute match, rather, I should say. Yeah, those videos, hype videos, definitely helped big time. Vader's a fucking monster, dude. Let's go. All right, next up. 3.5 stars. 69%. For the International Championship, the Great Muta retains the title after spitting green mist into Manny's eyes. The ref stops the match because Manny can't continue. The Great Muta. Oh, the match was good, but could have been better with more time to tell a story. What? I gave him 11 minutes. Damn it, I could have done better. What? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Should have gave a couple minutes off the women's match, I guess, since it was going to be a 52 anyway. Damn it. Incredible chemistry as opponents now. What? I thought it was just excellent or pretty good or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know their levels. Man, damn it. He went way up too, 1.9. He almost went up 2 points in popularity. Let's fucking go, dude. Great Muta's no fucking joke. 69. Damn, that could have been better. I left some meat on the bone there, guys. I left some meat on the bone there, guys. I'm not too thrilled about that. 63%. The Patriot versus Jerry Lawler. AWA National Championship match. Jerry Lawler gets DQ'd after he gets super frustrated that Patriot kicked out of 2 fist drops from the top rope. He hits Patriot with a chair and then pile drives him on the chair 3 times. Patriot is left knocked out. Patriot retains the title by DQ. The finish slightly hurt the match quality. The crowd seemed disappointed by the finish. Patriot does successfully retain his national championship. He actually goes up a lot of popularity, which is awesome because he needed it. Jerry Lawler went down a decent amount, but that's okay. We can get Jerry Lawler back. They have good chemistry as opponents as well, so that's always great. Even though it was a 1.5 stars, I think we can get them together again and not have the bullshit finish. And I think the match quality will be better because of it. So that's always good. Okay. Let's see. All right, next up is the tag team match, it looks like. Tower and Power versus the Rock and Roll Express for the AWA World Tag Team Championship. 61%. This is not going as well as I thought. But I knew I was too excited, guys. I knew I was too excited about this show. I knew it. I had this thing set up. I thought it was like a perfect show. Oh, my fucking WrestleWar show is going to end up being so much better, isn't it? Fuck me. 1.5 star match for this. But the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson double drop kick Big John Studd. Ricky Morton rolls up Big John Studd for a flash pin out of nowhere. So the Rock and Roll Express are your new AWA World Tag Team Champions. Quite the short run for Tower and Power. They only had it for 20-something days, and they defended it 5 times. 4 times successfully. 65% for a half a star? Really? What is going on? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it has something to do with... I think my fucking... The bookers or whatever the fucking... Yeah, the bookers are... Whatever the fuck you call them. The producers... all got, like, defaulted or something. Because I'm not even seeing them in the fucking things. And I think it's really killing my fucking match qualities here. This is not good. This is not good, guys. These matches could be so much better if they had a fucking booker, but I think the booker's reset. Luckily, I still got my segments. I can save it because they don't involve the producers or whatever. 82% for Bischoff interviewing Kurt Hennig. By the way, Slaughter defeated Iron Sheik in that flag match as he retrieved the U.S. flag. Bischoff interviews Kurt Hennig. Tonight we will see the rematch between Bob Backlund and this man here, Kurt Hennig. Kurt, what's on your mind as you head into your match tonight? Kurt Hennig says, well, I'll tell you what, Eric. Tonight is a big night for Kurt Hennig. This year hasn't exactly gone my way. I started this year on top. I lost my world title to Steamboat. Then I lost in the rematch. Then I couldn't beat Backlund in 10 minutes. Well, tonight, there's a lot more than 10 minutes to get the job done. Tonight, Kurt Hennig gets back on track and gets a win on pay-per-view. 3.5 stars. This match was good, but could have been better with a bit more time to tell a story. Why do they want so many minutes in these matches? Bob Backlund defeated Kurt Hennig in 11 minutes by pinfall. 3.5 stars. We'll give, and it was 77. We'll take it. Still no fucking... I think all my road agents got fucking reset, dude. I don't know what the fuck I did to reset them because I know I picked them. So this sucks. Because my next 2 matches are supposed to be really good, and they're gonna fucking suck now. Not thrilled. Not thrilled with that. I wish I could go back in time. This was only a 2-star match. God damn it. The workers went for an epic feel, but the crowd wasn't buying it. I don't have the fucking road agents in. $69, man. How did I fuck that up? Only a 2-star match. What the fuck? How did I fuck this up? Fucking crowd reaction was a 92, bro. God damn it. Last man standing match. Roddy Piper defeats Terry Funk after Terry Funk is hit with a steel chair multiple times and then gets superplexed through a table. Can't answer the 10 count. Next up, this is going to be really bad then. Oh no, it was good. Okay, sweet. Oh, that one had Lance Russell. Why is Lance Russell the only one showing up and everybody else is not? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. What changed? Lance Russell is the only one that the matches that he was in showed up. I'm gonna fucking make him fucking book everything then. Or put together everything. The only problem with this, he's kind of old. Damn, Luger lost the popularity too. Ricky Steamboat wins by pinfall over Lex Luger. 83% though. I'll take it. That was way better than I thought it would be. Also 3.5. Doesn't say that they were really great together or anything, but they just, I guess it was just really good. 94% crowd reaction. Nice. %85 crowd reaction. Randy Savage is here in the AWA. Randy Savage comes out. He and Ricky Steamboat stare at each other as the pay-per-view goes off air. Gordon Soley says, "What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?" Randy Savage is here in the AWA. I don't know how the fuck he lost popularity for this. Because he's viewed as higher. Yeah, I don't understand that. That's so weird to me. Ricky Steamboat's pretty fucking high, though. Alright, we just got to make sure it's better than fucking... Well, it's not going to be better than fucking WrestleWar because somehow my road agents for a lot of these matches got fucking reset. Except for the Lance Russell one. But at least it was Lance Russell because he's my best one. So, WrestleWar was a 70. This is not going to be a 70. Oh, what? This is better? Dude, you know how good this would have been if I would have fucking had my fucking road agents in? So I'm not crazy. This would have been an epic show if I would have had my fucking road agents in. 75%. 5% better than WrestleWar. WrestleWar had an insane cage match and a 5-star main event. Gained 0.4 popularity in North America and 0.2 in Latin America. Miss Elizabeth went to the NWA? What the fuck is happening? Oh, man. What? Made a shit ton of money. Gate share clause in the contracts awarded 45,000, almost 46,000 of my ticket sales to fucking Savage and Luger because they were on the same show. Well, that's okay because we still made 400 over a little over 400,000. Nice, and we did sell it out 10,208. They are making bank right now, guys. Those two are making so much money. Let me see here. All right, so I gotta go to event histories and see how many people actually watched Fully Loaded. 890,000. How many fucking watched WrestleWar? Oh yeah, a shit ton more people. Going national got me 500,000 more. Oh shit, October. 890,000. $976. Holy hell, we made so much money. Could you imagine fucking Savage just all he did was go down there and stare at fucking Steamboat and just made all that fucking extra money? Holy shit. I can't believe she signed with NWA. Worth over 5 figures per month. Yeah, that could be 10,000 though. Okay. All right, we got 2 more shows in this month. WWF makes a contract renewal offer for One Man Gang. Ooh, do I want One Man Gang? If I would have got Bam Bam, if I knew they were going to come up that close together, that would have been, that's the fucking tag team I've always wanted to have together, but I can't do it because Bam Bam's gone now. So I guess they can have him. It's fine. No news today. Well, that's boring. All right, so we're going to go. I don't know. I keep forgetting to go back to the office. Check the mail. Go fucking. Nothing in my mailbox. Do I have the cool factor? Yeah, I've got the cool factor for WWF. Nice. Still thinking of production quality. My production quality is already too fucking high as it is, to be real with you. Oh, it does have the, you can go back and just look at the fucking affair. That's crazy, dude. That's so crazy. I wonder if I should sign Jerry Lynn and go put him in PWF. All right, let's do our next show. We got 2 more shows to do. $77%. Why is Savage losing popularity? What the hell's going on? Eric Bischoff interviews Randy Savage. Eric Bischoff says, "We just saw the footage. Now let's bring him out here." Randy Savage, welcome to the AWA. Savage says, "Oh yeah, big things happening here in the AWA, yeah. And the madness that is Randy Savage is here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. I'm a big fish. This is a big pond. I see a lot of sharks swimming through here. But the biggest is the one with the gold, Ricky Steamboat. You and I are no strangers here. But this is a Randy Savage you've never seen before. Lesser prize won a year ago doesn't change anything, yeah. You know you have the big prize, yeah. And I want it. Ticket." A terrible Randy Savage impersonation, I know, because I was trying to read, but it's all good. 77%. I'll take it. I still don't like the fact that he's losing popularity, but it's whatever. I've got Nancy Green with him because obviously you can't have him and Elizabeth broke up. So she's basically in that role now. And I think she's going to do a good job, so. 51%. The Patriot See, that one has him. Vern Gagne, agenting, really helped. He had an agent on this one, 51%. The only bad thing is Colonel De Beers is not high enough. Only a half a star. They did not do well on this, but that's okay. Patriot retains the AWA National Championship, so he defended it twice in a row. Very nice. Next up, we've got Jerry Lawler promo on the Patriot got 96%. All right, Lawler. Lawler comes out to the ring with a mic after the Patriot match. Lawler says, "You really think you did something, don't you? You think you got under my skin like all these idiots here tonight, right? Well, you're wrong. I can keep my cool against you anytime, any place. The only reason I got a tad upset is because the ref doesn't know how to count a 3 count. Mark my words, Patriot. I'm getting that gold from you. Why? Because I'm a king." 96%. That's a good promo. That's a good promo right there. 55% for the match between Brian Pillman and Scott Hall. Scott Hall defeats Brian Pillman by pinfall. They have terrible chemistry as opponents. Their timing was all over the place. Great. Good to know. 70% Gilbert and Pillman talk. "That's 2. One more, you're out," says Eddie Gilbert. Brian Pillman says, "What do you mean I'm out?" Gilbert says, "I mean you're out. It's okay, though, because I still have faith in you. In 2 weeks, you're going to go against Tom Zink, your old tag partner. I'm even going to soften him up for you next week. You got this, but if you don't, you're out." Missy Hyatt chimes in at the end and says, "He's got this." So they still have faith in him. But Pillman already is on the verge of getting knocked out of the fucking X Foundation that just formed. And the main event is a 60%er. So this was our best match. As the Great Muta and Dean Malenko lose to Ultimo Dragon and Jushin Thunder Liger. Dean Malenko and Great Muta have pretty bad chemistry as a team, which hurts the match slightly. 2.5 stars. Really, I'm surprised they have bad chemistry as a team. That's a little weird to me. Well, that's okay. It got the point done. Ultimo Dragon wins with an Italian moonsault on the Great Muta to win by pinfall in show. 62%. Damn. That was in Delaware, by the way. I was really hoping that would be a little bit better than that. One Man Gang signs an exclusive contract with the WWF. WWF grows to continental size. Holy shit. That's not good. In an exhilarating development for wrestling enthusiasts, WWF has achieved a monumental milestone by ascending to continental prominence, marking a significant leap in its growth. This achievement comes on the heels of a series of successful events, innovative storylines, and the meteoric rise of breakout stars who have captivated audiences nationwide. Industry experts attribute this surge in popularity to the promotion's strategic marketing efforts, savvy talent acquisitions, and a keen focus on fan engagement. The move to a continental size status not only expands WWF's reach, but also sets the stage for riveting new rivalries and partnerships, promising an exciting future for its wrestlers and fans alike. With the wrestling world buzzing, WWF is poised to redefine the landscape of professional wrestling, forging new paths and setting new standards in the industry. That is not good for me. I am not even close. 1.8 rating. 5,000 tickets, though. We're still selling out. Where am I? Where is my shit? Let's do, I'm 61 popularity. To get continental, you have to be 80 popularity in one continent. So they're up to 80. Holy shit. So I'm 19 away from that. 19 points. That's crazy. That's going to take forever. They have such a head start. It's insane. So they do count the loss as a title defense. As you can see right there, Midnight Rockers at WrestleWar lost to Towers of Power. Tower and Power, Midnight Rockers. Okay, so they count that as a win as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I don't know, man. Very nice, though. Wendy Richter has now had it for 32 days with 1 defense. Ricky Steamboat has had it for 88 days. Great Muda's had it for 88 days. All right, here we go. 89% Kurt Hennig promo on Bob Backlund. Good start. Kurt Hennig says, I'm getting real sick and tired of losing when it matters most. Backlund said I couldn't defeat him in 10 minutes, and I didn't. Then Backlund beats me in 11 minutes at Fully Loaded? What kind of sick game is being played on me right now? It stops today. Backlund, I don't care what I have to do to get another shot at you and put this whole mess behind me and get back on track. Name your terms. I'll meet them. I want you in that ring one more time. They both got popularity change. No, that's nice. That's what I like to see. That's what I need to see. 89%. Both get popularity change. I don't know how the hell Randy Savage got a 77 fucking percent. He's supposed to be amazing on the mic. I don't know if it was because he's talking to Steamboat. It doesn't even make sense why, if he's talking to Steamboat or not anyway, because Steamboat is like my highest dude anyway. Like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway. 60% for a match between the Rock and Roll Express defending their AWA World Tag Team Championships against the Blue Bloods. Ricky Morton wins by pinfall after hitting a double drop kick with Robert Gibson on Dave Taylor. Rock and Roll Express retained the titles out the gate. Hot, baby. Let's go. 2.5 stars. I'll take it. 73%. As Bischoff interviews Luger, coming off his loss. Lex, Fully Loaded, your debut match didn't really go your way. Your thoughts? Lex Luger says, easy, Eric, easy. You look nervous. It's not your fault that I lost. I'm not going to come out here and blame the ref like Kurt Hennig or Jerry Lawler have been doing. We all know the refs here can't see a goddamn thing. No, Lex Luger is the hottest thing going today in pro wrestling. I promise you I got my eyes on everyone with a title. Everyone. Steamboat, thank your lucky stars that all the planets align for you at Fully Loaded, because it won't happen again. Luger did pretty good there. 73%. I'll take it. Pretty good from Luger. Next up, 63% 2-star match as Rocky Johnson picks up the win for Soul Patrol as they defeat Bob Orton and Adrian Adonis. %76%. As Stan Hansen defeats Sergeant Slaughter by pinfall via the Lariat. And my final segment for today, 72%, which is actually really good for Steamboat. Eric Bischoff interviews Steamboat. Eric Bischoff says, I'm standing here with the AWA World Champion Ricky Steamboat. Another impressive victory, this time against Lex Luger, but now we have another challenger headed your way in Randy Savage. Steamboat says, you're right, Eric. They seem to be getting bigger and better. Everywhere you look, someone else wants a shot at my AWA World title. The most prestigious title in all of pro wrestling. No one can deny that. Guys like Hennig, Bockwinkel, a who's who of great champions of the past. Now it's my turn. I'm not going to give it up that easily, Luger. Not that easily, rather, my bad, period. Luger, you gave a great effort out there, but you're not experienced enough to hang with the dragon. After I beat Hennig in a classic match, Luger came out and stared me down. Then I beat Luger in a hard-hitting match, and Savage comes out to stare me down. Who's next? Piper? Flair? Hogan? Who knows? But the Dragon knows one thing. It won't matter who comes out next, because I'll keep watching them all fall when it matters most. That's why I am the world champion. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat says he ain't taking no shit. 70, nice. Okay, 8% better than the show before. I'll take 70. That's a good one. Let's go to the office. Let's see what happens here. Bobby Heenan officially joins AWA and leaves the WWF. The WWF also makes a exclusive contract offer for John Tenta, also known as Earthquake. WCCW pair up Bill Irwin and Jack Victory. WWF makes an exclusive contract offer for Kenny Bolin, whoever the hell that is. NTL have signed a broadcasting deal with WWF to show the company's premium events. Sting beat Larry Zbyszko. Steve Williams beat Butch Miller. And the Mod Squad lose to the Road Warriors. Okay. Jeff Jarrett beats Sabu. Chris Benoit beats Rob Van Dam. Kerry Von Erich beats DDP. Interesting, interesting. NWA makes a contract renewal offer for Kevin Sullivan. The Dynamic Dudes beat the Mod Squad in a that's the shittiest match. I've not even had a match that bad. 27%? Oh my God. That is awful. Oh shit, I gotta write that down. 5,000. So we sold out again. Nice. And 1.88. Push request. Shawn Michaels wants a push. To what? Isn't he already an upper mid card or some shit? He is. He wants to be pushed to the main event. What the fuck do I do with Marty Jannetty? '41 popularity. Shawn Michaels is 44. Like what? He's got a lot of morale and a lot of momentum, though. I don't know, man. Do I really want to put this man on the main event status? Mm. Fuck me. Before July 30th. We are in April. We're finishing out April. We're going to May right now, right? So May, June, the end of July. So that's 3 months. I can probably make a main event in 3 months. That's fine. The problem is I got to get the Rock and Roll Express up to upper mid card. And Marty Jannetty has to... Fuck. Okay. This is by July 30th. Accept promise. Fuck it, we'll do it. I mean, it's fucking Shawn Michaels. I can't lose him. Alright. Bush. Shawn Michaels. Before June 30th. Or July. My bad. July. Even better. Alright, we'll do it. Fuck it, we'll do it, man. We'll do it. Brutus Beefcake is in the NWA. Earthquake and Kenny Bolin have signed with the WWF. And we're officially in May. $19,553 or $19 million is what I have. Finances, holy shit. I made money. We're good. We made money. We're losing an extra million for developmental now. Cool, 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 cool. That's fine. 416,000 for sponsorships. That's extra money. Got 13 million from network deals because we went national and are running bigger arenas and shit too. Tickets, we made 2 million instead of 692,000. That's a big deal. That's definitely offsets. Oh, definitely offsets. 2.1 million versus 253,000. Oh yeah, it was worth it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, if we're making 8 million, dude, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Kevin Sullivan stays with the NWA. NWA pair up Barry and Kendall Windham. That's nice. How in the fuck do I have losing star quality on? I've got Savage, bro. Y'all have Flare. That's it. That's a wash. Popularity calculated by comparing the average of popularity of the top 5 workers by popularity. I'm losing by 1 fucking point. Really? I'm destroying in looks. I'm destroying in... what else am I destroying in? I'm barely winning in wrestling skill by 4 points. Losing that by 1 point. Both the things I'm losing by fucking 1 point, really? I got better production, obviously. Which is a good thing. Cool factor, I'm winning. I'm destroying them in show quality. At least for right now. It's fucking crazy, dude. 1 point. For the 2 things I'm losing in. Still winning overall, it'll be alright. And with the WWF, I'm gonna get murdered. Oh, we're tied. We're tied. They just went up the fucking Continental rating, so I'm very impressed with that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm beating them in most entertaining. Beating them in best wrestling skill. Obviously, I'm gonna lose in production quality. I'm not spending that much money on production shit right now. I'm not even close. P&W makes a contract renewal for Greg Gagne and Pat Tanaka. Hey, they were both in my promotion at the beginning of this mod. Good luck to you guys. Oh, they got Dennis Contry sitting here. I could pick him up. Raven is up there. Where the fuck was my notes at? Bobby Heenan is with me, by the way. Bobby Heenan started with me May 6th. So he's started. We've got 2 promises. What's my fucking other promise? Yeah, promise Adrian Adonis a match against Eddie Gilbert, which makes no sense because they're both heels. Losers. Okay. Angel of Death and Jeff Gaylord. Okay, WCCW. I don't know what the hell you got going on. I don't know what you got going on. Is Missing Link in here? No. What's his other name? Shit. I don't remember his real name. Let's see. Troy Steele? No. Not the Masked Crusader. Didn't even put him in there. Dewey Robertson. Well, that sucks. Big Steel Man. No, that's fucking Typhoon. Damn it. This man has had the world title for 108 days. Make it make sense. He's only had 3 matches this entire time. He's 51 years old. He's had 3 matches. He won the world title in his first match on the mod. And is defended against Jimmy Snuka twice. What the fuck is that? So weird. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Look at Jerry Lynn. sign you for 2 years. You're not getting a pay per appearance. I'll give you 5, 7. Sign Jared Lynn. That'd be sweet. Put him in developmental, get him going. I team up Adrian Adonis and Adrian Street together. That'd be the craziest fucking tag team of all time. Ollie. Man. I'm not seeing anything to sign out here. I really would like Dr. Wagner Jr. wouldn't be a bad pick. He's only 22. And they use Brutus Beefcake a lot. Wagner Jr., bro. Greg Valentine. These motherfuckers have Honky Tonk Man with an 80 wrestling skill. I disagree. The Road Dog. Jesse James. 19 years old. Holy shit. I ain't trying to sign a shit ton of people. Cronus and Saturn, that'd be nice. It's not Vern's baby anymore, baby. Mine now. Although I do have Vern as a agent. I've already turned it way around. What are we talking about here? I'm still the third promotion in the world, but I'm not going to die in 1991 now, so that's good. The Honky Tonk Man is not goddamn 80 fucking wrestling skill, I assure you. Don't start your shit with me. Don't start your shit with me, Belly. Alright. 88 was a great year to, like, really fucking steal away talent, too, if you had the money. This fucking mod started. Steamboat didn't have a contract. Piper didn't have a contract. Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy didn't have contracts. I stole Lex Luger from the NWA when his contract came up. I stole Randy Savage from the WWF. Well, Randy Savage left the WWF because of a fucking... I was going to steal him, but I didn't even have to. I got him right away because he left WWF after Miss Elizabeth cheated on him with Jim Powers, of all fucking people. I picked up Terry Funk and Stan Hansen and Vader and Muda, who all didn't have contracts. Whoever made this mod didn't do New Japan at all. So it was kind of easy to take Muda and Vader. That probably wouldn't have happened if New Japan was around, but it's whatever. Well, in 88, they were already starting on the decline, right? So in my head, I just am somebody who ended up winning the lottery, and I was like, hey, I'll buy it from you, and I'll keep you on as an agent type deal. So he's literally in my agents. Hold on, he's my worst one. Yeah, there he is. I got rid of his son, though. His fucking son was so bad. Really fucking terrible. So yeah, Vern Gagne right there. So he's still an agent. He's my worst one, though, seriously. He's gone up a little bit. 83, actually. He was worse than that. He was 81. 80, some shit like that. But if you go to, like, if I go to all workers, right, and I go to Greg, his son, Jesus Christ. This is before he went to, before I fucking didn't re-sign him and he went to the Portland organization. 50%, that's a match. These are all angles, match 58%, match 59% with great Muda, by the way. Angle, angle, angle. 60%. Adrian Adonis hated him, couldn't fucking work with him. 61%. 52%. 43%. This is actually in P&W. I was about to say, I don't remember running Pat Tanaka versus fucking Greg Gagne. 52%, 43, 43, 52. Like, he's just bad, bro. I don't even want him on my title history, but it's whatever. He had the international title when I started the game. I immediately, as fast as I fucking could, got it off him and put it on Muda. As fast as I could. Oh yeah, David Flair's worse. David Flair is definitely worse, but for the time, when in AWA, when you have Larry the Axe has Kurt and fucking Vern has Greg, like, what the fuck? Like, what were we thinking here? At least they were smart enough to make Kurt the fucking world champion, not Greg, so that's good. I guess they didn't get that one wrong. Oh, yeah, so I got Steamboat. Who the fuck else did I get out the gate, Belly? I got some really good fucking people out the gate that did not have contracts. Piper, I got Piper because it was in the time frame where he was making his movies, so he had left WWF. So he was like doing the Hell Comes to Frogtown and fucking They Live and shit. So he didn't have a contract. So I snatched that motherfucker up so fast. That was really the turning point. Piper, bringing in Piper was fucking great for me. I've had Vader on the roster this entire time, but I just had him debut at my last pay-per-view. Just doing hype videos and shit for him because I didn't know how I wanted to do it, and then I saw Percy Pringle was available, so I snatched him up and I put Percy Pringle with him. Velly, do you want to see how my Fully Loaded fucking show went? Because it didn't go as good as I thought it was going to. It actually did better than WrestleWar, but it did not. Like, if you look at it individually, it didn't hit. Yes, I have Gary Hart with him. Oh, you haven't watched Hell Comes to Frogtown? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Is it on your list? Write it down, asshole. Shut your hole! Alright, let me do event histories here. Alright, so we're in May now. Let's go to April. Fully Loaded. I made this logo on Canva, by the way. I'm very impressed with this Fully Loaded logo. I didn't want to just use a fucking copy and paste WWF one, but I knew it used to be one of their pay-per-view names back in the day. I wanted to make my own, and I love the way it turned out. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so and 94% for the Funk Piper promo, which was fantastic. So we start out with them going back and forth with their two separate promos, but I put it in the same beat. Wendy Richter defeated Luna Vachon to keep the title. That was 52%. That's actually higher, a little bit higher than I thought it would be because they have no heat. They're not involved in a storyline. I just really needed to get Wendy Richter a fucking title defense. The Vader debut right here, 65%. Destroys Tom Zink in 6 minutes. 65, and Vader's fucking popularity was insane, by the way. From the hype videos that I was running. Great Muta defeated Manny Fernandez to retain. Ref stoppage via Green Mist. That was 69%. That's not too bad. The Patriot won by DQ over Jerry Lawler after Jerry Lawler raged out on his ass. 63%. Big John Studd and King Kong Bunny, the Tower and Power, lost the titles to the Rock and Roll Express with a flash pinfall after a double drop kick. 61%. The flag match between Sergeant Slaughter and Iron Sheik. Slaughter wins by grabbing the U.S. flag, 65%. Bischoff interviews Kurt Hennig about Bob Backlund, 82%. The match between Backlund and Kurt Hennig was 77%. They wanted me to actually have more time for the Muta Fernandez match and the Backlund Hennig match. They said I didn't give it enough time. They were basically like on the verge of cooking, and I fucked it up by not giving them enough minutes. So silly me. Roddy Piper versus Terry Funk in the Last Man Standing match. Only got 69%, and that's because my motherfucking shit somehow reset my fucking agents for all my matches except for the ones that had Lance Russell as my agent, and I don't know how it happened. I was not happy about it. And then the main event, Ricky Steamboat versus Lex Luger. Steamboat keeps the title, 83%. I was very happy with that. That actually did have Lance Russell as my agent, so that worked out for me. And then Randy Savage is here in the AWA, 85%, which is actually way higher than when Lex Luger debuted at the end of WrestleWar. I'm looking through my papers here. Lex Luger, oh no, never mind. No, it wasn't higher. Lex Luger debuting was actually 91%, so it was actually lower somehow. But I think they hit Randy Savage with popularity decreases against this, and I think it's because he's so much higher than Steamboat in this game that they view it as like like it's beneath him type deal. So he's losing popularity. But like Steamboat is my world champion. I have nobody higher for him to go against. So they're gonna have to like meet in the middle at some point. There's no way I'm not running a fucking Savage versus Steamboat match. Yes, and it has been. Funk versus Piper has been carrying my fucking promotion pretty much for 2 months. Until I was able to steal Luger, I didn't have really anybody besides like the Steamboat Kurt Hennig's feud was great, don't get me wrong. But the talking, it wasn't because of talking, it was just because of wrestling, because Steamboat's not a great talker. But if you go to if we go back to March, right? Was it March? Yeah, WrestleWar, right? So this was awesome. So this was actually a 5-star match. We had 2 out of 3 falls. Ricky Steamboat versus Kurt Hennig for the world title. It was a 5-star match. 89%. Fantastic. It was awesome. This shit was great. I love the show. It's still my favorite show that I've ran so far in my brief time here. But yeah, like fall 1, Ricky Steamboat defeated Kurt Hennig by pinfall via roll-up. Fall 2, Kurt Hennig defeated Steamboat by pinfall via Fisherman Suplex. And then fall 3, Steamboat defeated Kurt Hennig by pinfall via flying crossbody from the top rope. And it was like a 30-something minute match. 31 minutes, I think. It was awesome. But, yes, the Piper Terry Funk storyline has been printing money because I can put a promo by Terry Funk on one show, a promo by Piper on another show, put complete trash. Well, not trash like I'm doing it on purpose, but like the lower tier guys have matches against enhancement talent, and then that will be so good. Their promos will be so good that it'll even it out, and I won't lose popularity. I'll still gain popularity. So they are making their fucking feuds hot, 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 hot. Whereas if I want the Steamboat Kurt Hennig one to get hot, they have to be involved in matches because they can't talk their way through it. Kurt Hennig is a decent talker right now, but this is 88. You know what I'm saying? Like he hasn't really come into his own yet. And Ricky Steamboat is like, you know, anywhere from the 60% to 75% range, depending on how hot the feud is that he's in. But yes, like Piper and Funk, it's a 90% and above guaranteed every time. So I had the steel cage match after they were talking all that shit. The steel cage match, Piper beats him by escaping over the top. And it got me 95%, and it was like 4.5 stars or some shit like that. Yeah, this event was so good. I really love this event. The only bad part about this one was when Richter beat Nakano, I didn't know that they were going to have shitty chemistry, so that really killed it and got that 49%. If that would have ended up being Bull Nakano versus Medusa, which is the actual storyline, but I have like Wendy Richter inserted to be like a champion in the middle because I was able to pick her up out of nowhere. She didn't have a contract either. And I was like, I really like Wendy Richter, so I was like, fuck it, let me get her in there. And Bull Nakano's only like 20 years old, I think, right now. Where is my... Oh, shit. Is it gonna keep going off? Don't keep going off. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what... I don't think I have that on this page. That's why it's going to keep going off on a different page. It should have showed up, but I don't think it did. My bad. I appreciate the follow, though. I got to fix that. I just made these 2 scenes not that long ago, so I don't think I have everything on it. All right, where's fucking Bull Nakano at? She is a mid-card. What is she? Yeah, she's only 20 years old right now, so it's not like I can't give her the title. But you see right there, chemistry, pretty bad chemistry as opponents. So, it happens. Is it worth looking at DiBiase? His territory works stellar. DiBiase, I think, is already in WWF. Or I definitely would have got him. Yeah, he's already in there. His contract doesn't expire till January of 89. I am currently in May of 88, so he's going to be there for a little bit. Yeah, like, I've gone through, like, all the workers on the thing and, like, try to custom filter the shit to overall marketability. Like, overall marketability, Savage is #1, and I was able to get this motherfucker because of the scandal in the squared circle. Randy Savage ends the relationship with Miss Elizabeth amidst a fair scandal as she cheated on him with Jim Powers of the Young Stallions. Look at that wrestling skill. See, I think that's the problem right there, guys. If you look at skills, if you look at 95 on wrestling skill and 100 on entertainment, 80 on psychology, 80 on safety, 100 on stamina, 80 on commentary, 90 on agent, like, he's amazing. 95 on star power. All the shit that matters, right? All the shit that matters. Although, I don't know why he's so low on looks, to be real with you. Like, looks should be higher than 55, in my opinion, but whatever. All the shit that matters, he's hugely popular. So when you compare him to a Ricky Steamboat, and by the way, you're not wrong. Look at Ted DiBiase here. This is the list of all the workers in the game currently. Overall marketability, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ted DiBiase is 7th. So literally Savage is the best player in the game. Okay? As far as I'm concerned. And I was able to get him. So when you look at a Ricky Steamboat who's way down here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He's 22nd in the game between British Bulldog and Bret Hart. If you go to him, 90 on wrestling skill, which is great. They're going to have amazing matches. They're going to have insane matches. The wrestling skill and the psychology and the safety, stamina, all that's going to be insane. They're also going to be insane agents, too, if I can keep them that long. The star power is 70 versus his 95, okay? And then the entertainment is 100 versus 66. So that's, I think they're viewing it as when Savage is like stepping up to him, it's kind of like, well, you're stepping up to somebody that's lower than you, so Savage is taking the popularity hits, even though they're very small and it really doesn't matter. He's taking the popularity hits. But I'm assuming that eventually, whenever they actually start fucking fighting, I'm hoping that'll help, or they'll just like meet each other in a middle ground type deal. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. His popularity is 74, okay, in North America for Steamboat, and Savage is 91. So like, it's crazy that it's that big of a jump from the 22nd player in the game in overall marketability to the first, but that's what I got to run with right now. And I got to run with it because Steamboat is the babyface champion. I've got Piper, but he's a heel. Could you imagine if I have fucking Piper versus Savage? If I turn Piper face, which I've been thinking about doing, by the way, this is going to fucking make me so much money. Savage versus Piper would make me so much money. Oh, it also helps that Piper ended up having good chemistry with Terry Funk too, by the way. So that also helped. Don't tell Hogan that Jake Roberts is more marketable, brother. Yeah, no shit. Hell, or Flair or Savage at that point. Like, yeah, there's a reason why everybody said Jake Roberts should have won that fucking world title, right? There's a reason. At some point. Wasn't there a rumor that he was going to win it or some shit when he was a heel? I'm almost positive there was a rumor back in the day that he was going to win it. At least that's what he says. Look how close Rick Rude is, too. Like, they got some good shit up there. even though they lost their #1 guy. So like I have a legit shot, not just to stay alive. I'm definitely staying alive past 1991, which is when AWA closed down. But I have like a real shot to pass NWA and WWF. Like NWA, I'm right on their heels. They got national before me, but I'm like right there. And then WWF just went continental, so they're like way above me. But if I can open up the checkbook for another guy or two away from WWF, like if I can get a Jake Roberts, I don't want Hogan. If I get Hogan, I'm just going to use him to put everybody over. And he can't do shit about it. Like if I go, Jake Roberts is April of '89, so less than a year away. If I can get Jake Roberts and he's still super popular, like what the fuck? I think having Jake's looks that low is kind of mean. Yes, in '88, I agree because the ladies love the mullets and the mustaches in '88. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's '88. Because if it was '86, dude, '86 January, and I could get fucking Magnum TA, game over. Game over. I'd push that motherfucker to the moon. Magnum TA wins all my titles. Talking about mullets and fucking mustaches. Let me see. Sting is already up there in '88. Look how high he is on here in '88. That's insane, dude. So, like, if I could just steal... I don't need to steal the top dudes, right? I love Ultimate Warrior. I literally have an Ultimate Warrior tattoo. If I could get Ultimate Warrior, I would, but I don't really know where he fits in with me in the AWA. I sure the hell ain't changing his name back to Dingo Warrior. That's for goddamn sure. But I got to figure out something. I also have Shawn Michaels, obviously, because he's with the Midnight Rockers still. He wants to be pushed to the main event right now. He's only 22 years old. And I need to push him. I said yes, and it has to happen before July 30th, I believe. So either I'm going to have to turn him on Marty Jannetty, which I don't really want to do yet, or I move Marty up or leave Marty at upper mid-card, bring Shawn up to main event, and then bring up the Rock and Roll Express to upper mid-card so that that current storyline makes more sense. Because the champions being super far under the challengers doesn't make any sense. If this was TW, Shawn would already be pissing the entire locker room off. Yeah, probably. It does say, let's see, is known to be a big partier, tag team expert, slow decliner, fast learner, maximum effort, great teacher. So he doesn't even have that big of a problem. Now, I will say that I've already had... Where is my... Oh, shit. Where's my... News? The only hard drug possession I've had so far is Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty. I forgot what I did to him. Motherfucker had a stash of ketamine in 1988. He is 28, so he's a lot older than Shawn. So, like, I mean... But I still feel like the Midnight Rockers can do a lot of good for my promotion right now. Like, they had the titles when I first started. I really want them to go against my version of the Midnight Express, which is going to debut soon, I hope. Yeah, as long as they ain't talking about killing random people, we should be good. Or how he killed random people that were trying to rape him or molest him or whatever the fuck that tirade he went off on a couple years ago. See, like, I got a good roster, man. I got way too many heels in the main event. Though. That's the thing. That's another reason I want to turn Piper. Like, Piper has done really good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Piper is a great heel. He's also a really good babyface, but he's a great heel. But I've already got great heels. I'm bringing in Savage. I've got Stan Hansen. I've got Vader waiting in the wings to get catapulted. I've got Muda as a great heel. I got Sid's gonna come in as soon as his fucking stabbing or whatever the fuck he's got going on is done. His rib injury. I've got Lawler, great heel. Yeah, Marty, I agree with that. Marty is definitely in the ring, but he was already older. He's 6 years older than him. So I think that was working against him as well, because you know how Vince sees old people. Like, you saw how he tried to fucking shut down. He tried to shut down Piper, Perfect, and Savage when they all could still go in the ring better than their whole fucking wrestler roster. Vince just saw age as a fucking thing. Like, you got to pass a certain age, and you're like, oh yeah, I can't use you anymore. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah, Colonel DeBeer's pop. He hasn't done shit since I've gotten him. I've been really using his racist ass to fucking just lose a lot. Racist in storyline. I don't know if he was actually racist in real life. I just know his character was racist as fuck. And unfortunately, this was after Sherry already went to fucking WWF too, because I really wanted her to be in my women's division. She didn't get to wrestle like she should have been able to wrestle in WWF. So I would have had Sherry, Medusa, Bull Nakano, Wendy Richter, Luna Vachon. I've got Bambi. Like, I would have had a decent women's roster even for the 80s, dude. Like, really good. But it's whatever. And there's my version of the fucking rip-off Road Warriors that I created because I couldn't get Powers of Pain because they're already taken. I couldn't get Demolition. They're already taken. I can't get the Road Warriors. So I made my own. So I put Mike Awesome with Road Warrior Animal's brother, the Gladiator, and the Terminator. They're both 23 years old. It worked out perfectly. Got the same type of fucking face paint. I put Father James Mitchell with them. And they're called the Dominators. I'm so good at this. It's ridiculous, to be real with you. I wish they had more nobodies. Enhancement talent, jobbers. I wish they had more in here. Like, they don't have the Mulkey brothers in here. I don't think Iron Mike Sharp is in here either. Yeah, Mike Sharp's not in here. So that sucks. It's whatever. It's whatever. Well, that's all the shows I had set up for today. Fully loaded. Did pretty good. I got the Vader debuts, Randy Savage debuts. Well, Vader has his debut match. He didn't debut technically, but he had his debut match. Randy Savage debuted just in general. Luger had his debut match as well in a losing effort, which I almost never do. I usually always have a new person come in and win. So Lex Luger was the anomaly for that. Like, that's the first time I've ever done that. But I just couldn't have him come in there and defeat Ricky Steamboat. Maybe if Steamboat and Kurt didn't give me the 5-star match, maybe at WrestleWar I would have done it. But getting Savage and the 2 great matches that Steamboat had with Kurt Hennig, I just couldn't do it. I was like, dude, I'm not going to unreward you for that, especially when I can do Savage versus Steamboat. So right now I'm on the path for Savage versus Steamboat at the next pay-per-view. But I also want to do Piper versus Steamboat, so I don't know who I want to give the title to yet. I don't know how I want to do this. I have to turn Piper face, and I think the way to do it is because at the beginning of this mod, of this whole thing I've been doing, is have Piper was what came in to make sure that Bob Orton was getting a fair shake in his what the fuck is Owen for? Okay, Adonis. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so it was getting a fair shake in his matches and shit like that, and he was helping him out. Well, ever since he stopped helping him out, he's been losing. All right, if you look here, Piper and Orton interviewed by Eric Bischoff. That's when I first brought Piper in. Bob Orton beat Ricky Rice with Piper by his side. Wahoo McDaniels accepts Orton's challenge. Orton still wants a challenger for the main event. Opening video package. Bob Orton versus Wahoo McDaniel at the main event, which was my first pay-per-view. Orton won that. Then Orton won versus Scott Hall. But he lost to Ricky Steamboat for the title. And he lost to the Soul Patrol with Adrian Adonis. So, like, if I can get somehow Piper to beat somebody that Orton can't beat, right? Like if I could get him to beat Steamboat, for instance, because Orton couldn't beat him, and then have Orton turn on Piper because he feels like he betrayed him because he was supposed to be there for him, but he took the title that he was trying to get type deal, and then turn Piper face, right? Then I could have Piper eventually lose it to Savage with the help of Bob Orton. Like I could have Bob Orton like attack him backstage before the match. Not really fuck up the match. I don't want to fuck up the match because if you do some weird ass fucking finish on this game, it really hurts the match rating, which sucks. So I definitely don't want to do that pay-per-view. But like earlier in the show, like when he's arriving to the arena type deal, Bob Orton attacks Piper. Now I have an out for Piper. Piper drops the title to Savage, right? So I get the Piper versus Steamboat match. I get the Piper versus Savage match, and then I can turn around and have the Savage versus Piper match. That's what I'm thinking. And that's how I would get there. But you never know. You never know who's going to come available. That's why I only do like 4 or 5 shows at a time. You don't know who's going to get hurt. So I try not to book a shit ton of shows before I come on here because I don't want to have to change a bunch of shit in the middle of the stream. That's why I only do like 4 or 5. So I'll be back. I don't know when the fuck I'm going to do this again. But I'm very hyped right now. Like this is like the main game I want to play right now, but I know I can't play it every day because I'll get burnt out. So tomorrow I'll be doing 2 Point Museum, and then Friday I'll do Helldivers 2, and then Saturday I'll do Super Nintendo Hockey, obviously. See if the beard gets cut or not. And then we'll see where we are when I try to book some shows on. I'll try to book some more shows on the weekend and see if I can work another stream in. But I did it yesterday and today because I was so hyped. I was so hyped when I got Savage. I was like, I got to do another stream today. So I'm fucking like super hyped to do another one. And my next event is what? My next event is my big event, WrestleFest. And of course I was going to steal WrestleFest from them because fuck them. WrestleFest is my favorite arcade game of all time, so I stole it, and I don't feel bad about it at all. Where's my events at, actually? All right, so here's my event. So I created the AWA Action logo on Canva. I created the Fully Loaded on Canva. I created the AWA Battle Blaze on Canva. Autumn Assault I created on Canva. Dead End I created on Canva, and the rest of them I stole. Or they were already a part of AWA already, like Super Clash, Wrestle Rock. Were already there. Main Event I stole from WWF because they already have Saturday Night as Main Event. I was like, you don't need both of them. I'll take that. WrestleWar I believe I took from WCW or NWA, I guess technically. Took that from them. Beach Brawl, I don't remember who I took that from. Let me see. Who did I take that from? UWF, whoever the fuck UWF is. I'm very hyped, dude. I'm very hyped. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time tomorrow. Like I said, doing 2 Point Museum, and then Friday doing a long Helldiver stream because they're dropping a new War Bond. So, but I'll be back with some more Pro Wrestling Sim sooner rather than later. I promise.